Hi guys, I want to show you all how to live like a local in another country or another city. This is more so based in an Airbnb that I am renting for a couple weeks, and I'm in Goa, which is like a beach state located in western part of India, and it's actually really popular amongst tourists, but there's lots of retirees and expats that live here too, and it has a really multicultural society. There are people from so many different faiths and backgrounds, and immigrants and people that come from different towns and cities too. But for now, I'm showing you how I live. I'm coming from the United States, but I am originally from India, but I've grown up in the States, so everything I knew about India and adjusting to life here, I've taught myself over the years. So let's get started on my tour of the Airbnb apartment and how I live like a local here. I think being a local is so rejuvenating. I don't like living like a tourist. I don't like traveling like a tourist. Nothing wrong with that, but for long-term travel, I like to fit in and immerse myself in local cultures. So I try to do things as organically or naturally as possible, as in doing my own laundry by hand or going to get groceries from the supermarket by feet, walking there, whatever it may be or whatever it takes. So let me turn the camera around and show you the apartment. I won't show too much because it's someone else's space and I want to respect that. But things that I do as far as living like a local, I will show you. So this is the living space, living area. Living room, I guess they call it in the States. Let's go to the balcony first, which is my favorite part of the apartment or flat. So I like to wash my clothes by hand and hang them outside to dry. That's one of the things I do, trying to live like a local. So basically, a little tutorial on how to wash your clothes by hand for those of you that have never done that before. I'll show you. So this is like a typical Indian bathroom. It's actually a really nice version of it. It's not always this nice, trust me. But this is really nice. I really like the setup of this. There's a hot water heater. You turn the switch on before you shower or bucket bath, whatever you want to do. If there's a shower, I use a shower. And then I turn it off afterwards. So to wash my clothes by hand, there's a bucket. There's my laundry bag. And I have this Tide bar, which I actually put in my Dove soap box. But here's a Tide bar, which I got for 6 rupees. And then I have this, which is a scrub to clean my clothes properly. So you just lay your clothes on the ground, or if you want, you can sit on a stool, whatever you prefer. And then you rub some soap, and then you scrub your clothes. Get all the dirt out. I like to wash with hot water to make sure it's properly cleaned. Then I put the clothes in the bucket after getting all the water out and rinsing it. Take it to the balcony. And then I hang them. I have lots of clothes hanging right now. And I have a lot more laundry to do for tomorrow too, so I'll do it in the morning. It takes time, it takes effort, but that's the way of life in most places. People don't own machines. So this is the kitchen. And the other thing I do to look like a local is cook my own food. I'm not the greatest cook, but I can cook. So I think cooking is an essential skill everyone should have, no matter what your gender is. This is just some food, the groceries I bought today and a couple days ago when I got to Goa. I like to get like small packets for daily use. Sometimes I'll get like multiple serving packets if I know I'm going to stay at a place longer. Like I got these oats and then some masala, bread, biscuits. Yeah, so what I do is I just use the stove. In India, it's different setup, but I'll make a video later on how to use the Indian stove. It's a little different. They have a wonderful water purifier here, which I think is awesome. So we're not wasting plastic bottles. And then, of course, the fridge. I try to keep some cold water and some fruits and vegetables. I try not to use plastic bags, so we use these cloth bags. The Airbnb host was kind enough to leave some cloth bags for guests to use, but I carry my own too. So yeah, that's basically how I live like a local, cooking my own food most of the time. Sometimes I eat out, but mostly I cook. And then also doing my own laundry, washing clothes by hand, walking to places instead of taking cabs, and or doing like local transportation like buses, trains, rickshaws, autos as they call them sometimes. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope that this motivates some of you to try to live like a local, maybe even for a couple days when you're traveling to a new place and just feel the experience. I think it makes a world of difference. You may like it, you may not, but if you're doing long-term travel, especially on a budget, which unless you're like a millionaire, long-term travel has to be done on a budget. Living like a local is kind of a must. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for how to use Indian cookware in my next video.